Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to talk about your creatives and how they're going to influence your CPMs, especially if we're talking about the Pixel, which is not so trained. So I do have a live ad account that it's not so good, but I have started noticing there that based on the creatives that I'm using, I'm having completely different CPMs. And that was very important because I was able to pinpoint some creatives that they were working better. And not only the creatives as a creative, like we're showing a tree or we're showing an old lady, not like that. It's because they were having a specific offer. My theory on this is, and follow my way of thinking, is that this is a new brand, people don't know it yet, or they don't understand it. And basically what's happening is that they want to see an offer in order for them to be more aligned and in order for them to be able to click. So when you're showing something which is not really known from people and you're just showing just an image of it, people are not going to click. But if you say, for example, this is a perfect gift, for example, for one of your friends, maybe they will click because they want to buy the gift for their friends.
Okay. I love it.
Just a stupid example to understand that sometimes it's not enough for you to have good pictures, but maybe you have to explain a little bit for people to click. I would like to take you into my PC. I would like to show you two campaigns that they have exactly the same targeting, but they have completely different CPM because they have completely different creatives. And I want to prove with this to you that your creatives really matter to your CPM, and it's not only a matter of targeting or something else. We're going to talk a little bit about the CTR because some creative agencies use the CTR as an excuse that it's a very good metric when they have high CPMs, and we're going to explain that too. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my new mentorship programs, and I would love if you go to the website. You're going to find the link in the description, or you can find it in the menu of my website, and over there you're going to be able to see the different mentorship programs that I have. You can find the one that is going to fit better your needs, and I will hope to see you there. Don't imagine that I'm going to show you something super crazy or whatever, but what do we see here? We see a 37 CPM, which is coming on the same exact targeting that we're using, and we're using over here images, and we have 72 in videos that for some reason people don't convert to, and we're having 0 checkouts and nothing, while in the other one we are getting sales and checkouts. And of course you can understand that this campaign over here is just a campaign which is actually it's a retargeting. Okay, this is why it has this kind of results. High ticket item, but I want to discuss a little bit also the unique click-through rate. Okay, because over here we can see that the creatives are failing, but we're not seeing it only on the CPM, but we see it also on the cost per unique click. $10 cost per unique click. There's no way that this product is going to sell. The creatives are just bad. Here we have 2.5, 1.2 for cost per unique click on retargeting. Sometimes on retargeting we do have higher cost per click, but it doesn't matter. 2.4 and 2.3. We expect to see a higher click-through rate to the CTR over here with the retargeting. But if you think of it, this one is getting 2.4 with $40 almost CPM, and this one is getting 2.32 with $10 CPM. That means that it's targeting 4 times less people, and still it has the same amount of people clicking there. But it's retargeting, you know, there's nothing to discuss about it. Now this one having less click-through rate comparing to this one, that it's actually having more click-through rate with lower CPM, it's actually ridiculous, and we know that this creative is never going to work. This is also a very good exercise for you to understand if your creatives are good or bad. But also one last thing that I want to mention about CPMs, and something that I see from agencies, is that a lot of times they talk about okay, but our click-through rate is good, so our creatives is good. Okay, your click-through rate, if your CPM, for example, is $100 and your click-through rate is 3, that means that it's not necessarily good click-through rate. Do you know when you can compare a click-through rate? When they have the same CPM. Why? Let me explain to you. So if you have a CPM of 100 and you just targeted 100 people because it's a very expensive CPM, so it's more expensive traffic that you targeted less people, it's very easy over there to have 4 people, which is 4% click-through rate, the percentage of the people clicked to actually click your ad. So 4% is not good if your CPM is very high. But if you targeted, let's say, instead of that 10 and you have $10 CPM, then having a CTR of 4% is very good, because that means that you targeted maybe 10,000 people and you had a 4% click-through rate, which is much more difficult to happen when you are having a much higher reach. I'm not saying that these two are actually influencing each other, but I'm just saying that you can interpret CTR based on CPM and all of that. That's why you have to compare and understand if your CTR is good or bad only when you're comparing it with creatives that they have the same CPM, because if you compare it with different CPMs, you're just comparing different reach of people and different numbers which are not making any sense. So that's all I had for you. I hope that this video is going to help you to understand more the CPM, especially if you're in the start of your journey with a new pixel, or you haven't found your core creatives and you're still searching and testing. Don't forget that if you want to learn more, you can check my book, my course, my website. You can check also my mentorship programs. Below that, you can check all the different testimonials from people that they have completed them. And until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.